Hey guys, Magnus, Robert here, bringing you another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Simpsons tapped out into the multiverse into the Simpsonsverse, and we're going to be, doing a review for all of the new content we got. And at the end of the video, I will just give my overall feels of about this event. So, let's start it off. Overall, off the bat, I was relatively happy with the theme. I think my biggest concern was the doppelgangers, but I think I've grown to these doppelgangers. I think these are the best type of doppelgangers we can get, so I'm not going to complain too much about it, but let's get into it. So, the first character we got, of course, these are all the characters we got in this, is in new characters, not returning characters. So, the first new character we got was Noir Homer. So, what do I think about Noir Homer? I think he's fine. I like his tasks. I like the fact he's got voice. I like the fact he's got some cool animations. Overall, I'm quite happy with Noir Homer. I think he's a great character. Princess Homer, by far the best character of the event, in my opinion. Great animations, great questline, voice, everything. Looks awesome. I think Princess Homer is by far my favourite. I don't care, alright? Sue me, alright? Princess Homer is the best. Anime Marge is the third character. Now, these complete all the three characters in the prize track. Obviously, this is Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and there was no character for Act 4. So, Anime Marge, I'm not like a huge fan of. I think she's fine. She's got okay animations, I guess. Yeah, I'm not like crazy about Anime Marge. A lot of people seem to like her though, which is good. But for me, just not a huge character. Not a huge character. I'm, thrilled about. So yeah, I think she's fine though. Noir Lisa, okay, a bit meh for me. She's got voice, she's got unique lines, she's got some okay animations, so she's somewhat cool. Anime Homer, these are all obviously Noir Lisa and Anime Homer and the Ethereal Beings and Evil Godmother Burns. These are obviously all premium characters, by the way. But yeah, Anime Homer, I think Anime Homer is great. I think he's the second best character of the event, just after Princess Homer. Yeah, I think he's got amazing animations. I really like the visual stuff they do with that one animation where they kind of have it almost like anime style with the little thing that pops up. Yeah, I'm really happy with Anime Homer. I think he's a great character. The Ethereal Beings, I'm like meh on these guys. Look, I know I said about the blog alien, and that was probably a bit rude, but I said I generally preferred the blog alien, but I generally did. Like, I think the blog alien's inclusion in the event and the quest line made me kind of prefer the blog alien. The Ethereal Beings, I felt a little bit shoehorned in, and to be honest, I didn't find their animations that great, and their quest line was kind of crappy. So, I wasn't like a huge fan of the Ethereal Beings. I wouldn't say they were bad, I just think they're kind of mediocre to me. So, yeah, it's the Ethereal Beings. Evil Godmother Burns, in terms of the character, I don't think it's that amazing. There's that one animation that's really awesome, where she's on the castle chucking things. That one's really cool. The other one isn't amazing though, it's just her with an apple. But I quite like the character. I think it's I put it above the Ethereal Beings, probably above Noir Lisa, and I probably put it about the same, about on par with Anime Marge for me. But that's Evil Godmother Burns. Princess Jules, I think she's a bit generic. I'd probably put her on probably put it like sort of in the similar vein as Evil Godmother Burns and Anime Marge, sort of in the similar thing. Of course, she was the Gills deal. She came with the Cookie Castle. She's a character that bought voices, I believe. So, yeah, the questline was kind of cool, actually. I like that angle. But in terms of the actual character, I wasn't too crazy about it. So, yeah. And then finally, Pixel Homer. Super premium. I think the animations are meh. I think the character is at least cool looking. There's some good qualities, but it's super premium, so you can't love it too much. So, Pixel Homer. Not a massive fan of, personally, but just because he was super premium. So I probably would have to say the worst character of the event. I know. NPCs. So we got one NPC. That was the Royal Unicorn. I mean, I don't love this one. I like it. I think it's cool that we got the unicorn. But I think it doesn't look unique enough to be one of my favorite NPCs of the year or anything. I think this is probably, if I had to think off the top of my head, it's probably the worst NPC that we got this year. But at the same time, that doesn't make it a bad character. I think it's fine. So, yeah. Buildings. So, these are all the buildings we got. And some of them I love. So, first of all, we have the Private Investigator's Office. I actually really like this one. It looks slick. It looks nice. It's a good looking building overall. Thumbs up for that one. The Anime Krusty Burger. This one I think looks really nice too. I really like the look of it. I love having alternative Krusty Burgers, so I'm very happy with this one. Yo-Yo's Cloud Palace. This one I really like the look of too. I think it's cool on top of the cloud. I do like my cloud buildings. You know, yeah, overall I'm very happy with that. New Tube. Really love the look of this one. It's big. It looks awesome. I actually adore this building too. So far, so good. Generally, great buildings. Gimbal's Department Store. Despite this one being in black and white, I actually think it works out pretty well. It actually looks really nice being in black and white. It doesn't look too out of place. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this one too. It's nothing crazy, but it's a nice looking store, at least. I like the grey tint, to be honest. So, I think you can blend it quite nicely with some sort of rundown buildings. Then we've got the Anime District. Honestly, probably one of the least best buildings in the game. I think it's fine, but you can't put a road through it. It looks kind of swanky, I guess. It looks kind of nice, but I just don't think... It's a bit generic, you know? There isn't much going on with it, so I much prefer the Anime Krusty Burger. Yeah, the Anime District I just think is meh, really. I think it would be a bit improved if you could put a road through it, but even then, I don't think there's much going on with it, really. I think it's probably... I don't know if I'd say it's the worst building of the update. Yeah, actually, no, I would say it was the worst building of the update, honestly. The Anime District. Yeah, but I still don't think it's a terrible building, so there you have it. The Alien Utopia. I think this is probably the second worst. I don't know, there's something about it. I just wanted it to be a bit bigger. It's a nice looking kind of house, and, you know, it's fairly easy enough to decorate, but I just wish there was something more going for it. It just looks a bit... not plain, but you know, I kind of wanted more. Yeah, I'm not massively crazy about this building really. So yeah, it's the Alien Utopia. The Fantasy Mountain Castle. So some people disagree with me, but I love the fact that you can place this on the mountains. I think that's really cool because I've often thought this. I don't know if I might have talked about it before, but I really wanted to place the Republican Party HQ. I think back in the day, I don't know if I said this in a video, but I really wanted them to add that like onto the mountain, so you could actually add it on the mountain. But I'm thinking back, like there's loads of buildings they could have done this with, and so I'm really glad that they actually did it with a building for once, where you can place this building on the mountains. Now, granted, I think it'd be better if you had the choice to place it on the mountains or place it somewhere else. But regardless, I really love the fact that this is the first building that you can place on the mountains, and I think that's really awesome. So. Yeah, I don't care. I think this one's amazing. I love it so much. So, massive thumbs up for that. I think it's probably, low-key, my favourite building of the update. And then finally, the Cookie Castle. Yeah, this one's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I like it. It's alright. So, yeah, the Cookie Castle. Of course, that was the Gills deal that came with Princess Jules. So, we got some decorations. Not a huge update in terms of decorations, really, but because obviously we had tokens filling in the spots. So we have the Alternative Universe computer. It's not a crazy, amazing decoration or anything. It's fine. It kind of made sense to be added. It kind of needed to be added in the prize track. So overall, I'm fine with this taking a slot. The paddy wagon, bit randomly thrown in there, but it's a nice enough looking car. Part of me thinks it should have been in the store. Part of me kind of was like, fair enough in the prize track. I don't know. There you have it, though. The paddy wagon. The pumpkin carriage. Really love this one. I think this deserved to be in the quest line. Looks really nice. So, yeah. Massive thumbs up for that one. Land of Fruit and Vegetables. I think you could make this a building. I feel like they could have filled in a building slot. Like, I'm probably not okay with this being a building. But this, I think you could make that a building and I'd be cool with it. Because you got, like, little houses and stuff. So I think it makes sense for this to be a building. Yeah, yeah, I really think they should have made that one a building. But line of fruit and vegetables overall, it's cool. It looks cool. I just wish it was a tiny bit bigger. The Hishidoro, I don't know if I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't, whatever. So obviously this is in Act 3. Yeah, Act 3, and then it gets added. No, Act 4 or 3. Act 3, and then it's added within the store after you unlock it. So, yeah, I think it really just should have been added to the store full stop. I actually also think it should have been added for cash. I don't think it's like a donut worthy item. I really miss the days, and I've talked about it loads of times, but I miss the days where you could place something in the store. Sorry, there was stuff in the store that would just cost you cash. So yeah, I kind of think it should have just been added in the store for cash, really. Just shouldn't have taken a prize slot, and it shouldn't have been 5 donuts in the store after you bought it. The Battle Van. This one, I actually like the look of a lot. I think this one looks really cool. It's an awesome looking thing. Bit randomly thrown in, but nonetheless, I love it. Or was it randomly thrown in? I don't even know. But yeah, no, it looks really cool, so thumbs up. Uta's Candy Palace is next. Love the look of this one. I like the candy sort of view of it. I think it just, yeah, I'm overall very happy with it. I wish it was a tiny bit bigger, but apart from that, yeah, thumbs up for that one. Looks really cool. And then finally, we have the Space-Time Continuum. I actually like this one as well. I think it looks really cool, really trippy. Yeah, overall, big thumbs up for that one too. So, for the most part, in terms of the actual physical content we get, I'm pretty pleased with all of it. Like, everything we got, I think, was pretty good. I think the characters, for the most part, are great. We got one NPC there, which is fine. We got great buildings, apart from maybe just one, this one. I think it's the only one I slightly dislike. We got great decorations there, all amazing. And yeah, I think overall, this update actually was pretty damn solid. I gotta give it that. Although, there is an issue. It obviously takes, structure-wise, token takes a place. So that's what really brings the update down for me. But I think in terms of just pure content, this update added a lot of great things. Moving on. So I know this wasn't really in the update, but I couldn't do a review of either of these really because they don't work for everyone. So still to this day, when they first were meant to come out, these promos essentially didn't work for like a lot of players, and for other players, they would buy them, and the things that they were meant to get wouldn't come through. So they just wasted their money, and I don't think those people got their stuff back, or got their money back, all the items that they paid for. So essentially, there was an issue with both these promos, and for some weird reason, they haven't been fixed. So I don't know if they're going to come out at a later date, but I didn't expect to obviously get this one, because I've already got Barney's Bolorama, but I never got this Key to the City promo, so I don't know. I never received it, so that's why I never did a video on it. Really weird, and it didn't show up in my other town either. I have 2 towns, and it didn't show up in either. Now, one of them, yeah, I don't know. They're both. One of them isn't like, I've never touched it with hacks or anything. So like, I don't know. It just wasn't working. So yeah, not sure what's happening with the Key to the City. Weird thing, weird situation. I don't know. So. Would be kind of cool if we could get this eventually, but I don't know, because apparently the key doesn't do anything. It just increases your conformer meter, so it's not even that cool. And then the Barney's Valorama thing, I think that's pretty cool, because you're getting, 130 donuts, 100,000 cash, and you're getting Barney and Barney's Valorama. That was a cool deal, but I don't know what's happening with them, so I just thought I'd quickly mention it here. And then, of course, the last thing that was in the prize track were tokens. So basically, in the prize track, there was a couple of slots where you got a token instead of a prize, and then you could use that token to buy from the mystery box. So this is something I want to do from now on. I know I've been doing it in the last 2 updates I've done it. I just want to talk about the stuff in the mystery box and then give my overall feel. So we've got the KTV building, Oscar Seafood Concern Squid, the Royal Tokyo, the Yakuza boss, Atlantis, the Magic Academy, the Black Magic Hall, the Bullyvern's Cave with the Bullyvern. We got the Worm Train with Yo-Yo. Got the Magic Academy Library with Angelica Button. Got Tree Stash's Grove with Tree Stash. The Magic Palace. King Homer's Skyscraper. Barfy's Bar with Barfy, Lude's Bar with Lude, Crawl's Bar with Crawl, Kearneymon's Alley with Kearneymon, Wigup's Station with Wigups, and the Castle Equalia with the Queen Helvetica, which is a costume for Lisa. Gingerbread House with Susanna the Witch, Magic Academy Courtyard, the Mess Hall, Ye Old Magic Shop, Mad Doctor's Castle, the Battle Dome, Lord Monty's Lair Bundle, so you get more Lord Monty's Lair, Lord Monty and the Magic Academy Ruins, the Bonsai Beings, and the Brick Townhomes with Mana Check. Yeah, I think overall the mystery box was pretty good. You know, you had a mix of like Treehouse of Horror stuff and magic stuff in there to sort of tie in with the, I guess, the whimsicalness of it, the sort of sci-fi fantasy element of it. But then you had a few things which I think were nicely tied in, like, you know, getting Yo-Yo's Magic Academy, ties in with the anime and the fact that we get Yo-Yo's Palace. The Mana Check ties in with the private investigator thing. I'm trying to think if there's any characters that I think they missed, really. The Yakuza boss, I guess, ties into the Japanese. Maybe some more Japanese stuff. Then we did get quite a bit. Try to think what they missed in terms of Japanese stuff. Did they miss anything? I swear there's a character. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what they're missing, but yeah, overall I think it's fine. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, so yeah, give it a thumbs up. Tell me your thoughts on the mystery box though and how you experienced it. So that is it for the event. Yeah, I overall liked this event a bit. I think it was good. If I had to say good or bad, it would be good. Just because I think, for the most part, it's added great content. I am a little sick of doppelganger events, do not get me wrong, but I think this is the best out of all of them, so yeah. I think in terms of how I'd rate all the updates so far, this would probably be the second best update of the year. I probably would put number one as... Number one would probably have to be the Rise of Robots, I think, yeah. This would be number two, though. A close second. But anyway, that's the event. Tell me your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.